Welcome back to Threes in Bobo here. So I have a couple stories for you this morning. Actually, one of them is a couple stories about experiences at the airlines, and the second one's going to be a retake of something I put out here a couple days ago and left something out of it. So it happens. So my nephew was over here yesterday, and we're sitting around chatting, and I have these stories in here. And they don't all come out at once. It's like they're being released. And that was the case of the two I'm going to share with you here in a second. At any rate, these stories, I'll be driving along and I'll say, did you tell the folks about this? Have you mentioned this? And so forth like that. Like I said, my mind never stops. Okay, you've had the introduction. That's called a teaser. Okay, you've had the teaser. So I can't tell you if these were true or not. I think they are. But be that as it may, the first one occurred in New York City at a long layover hotel downtown in the city. I don't know which hotel. We used to stay at the Roosevelt on occasion, but now that's been repurposed. And it's probably a good idea I just leave it at that before I say something snarky and hurt somebody's feelings. I don't have a safe room. Okay, I'm getting a little further away off the story than I wanted to. Okay. So this co-pilot is in his room, got in maybe around 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Typically that's what drove us downtown is 15-hour layovers. They sent us into town. So he's down in his hotel room, 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and he decides, boy, I sure could use a cigarette. So he throws on his sweat gear and heads to the elevator. Down the elevator he goes, out the lobby. He's heading to a store on the corner. En route, he bumps into this guy. This guy, boom. Okay, he didn't think too much about it, so he just kind of rolled into the store, got his cigarettes, went to pay for it. No wallet. Doesn't have his wallet. So he turns around and walks out, and he sees this guy kind of lingering around there, and he walks up behind him and says, "Hey, you!" He says, "Yeah, you." The guy turned around. He's, "The wallet. Give me the damn wallet." So it scared the crap out of this guy. The guy reaches in his pocket, took the wallet out, threw it at him, turned around, took off running. Well, the guy picked the wallet up, went in to pay for the cigarettes, and when he opened it up, he discovered it wasn't his wallet. Oh, crap. So he walked back out. The guy was gone. He didn't see the guy anymore. So he goes back up into his hotel room. And sure enough, he walks in, and there's his wallet laying on one of the counters there. The wallet. Give me the damn wallet. All right. The second story involved another co-pilot on a layover in D.C. So one morning, this guy gets up, and they weren't leaving until about 10 o'clock or so. And he decides to go out for a walk and stop at a diner and get something to eat. So he's out walking around, and he sees this homeless lady, and she's pushing her grocery cart full of her life savings, I suppose. So anyway, she asks him, she says, "Say, would you happen to have $1 to spare so I can get something to eat?" And this guy says, "No," but he says, "I'll tell you what." He says, "If you're really hungry," he says, "I'm heading into the diner. I'll buy breakfast for you." So she considers it for a moment. She says, "That would be wonderful." So she takes her cart, parks it outside the diner. They go inside and they're having breakfast. And, they had a nice conversation and so forth. She was just down on her luck. And so be it. He didn't think any more about it, paid for her breakfast, and off they went. Well, a couple of weeks later, he's back on the same pattern, ends up the same hotel, and gets up in the morning and he decides to go get something to eat. So he goes downstairs. Well, some of the other crew members are down there in the lobby milling about. He tells them he's going out to this diner and asks them if they want to go along. "Well, sure, we'll go with you." So all of them are heading down to the diner, and they get about halfway to the diner. He runs in. He sees this lady in her shopping cart coming towards him, and he goes, "Oh, crap." When she sees him, she goes, "Mark, how are you?" And the other crew members just sit there and look at him. Who the heck is this? He just, oh yeah. I don't know if he invited her to continue. More than likely he did and meet the rest of the crew this time, but it's just funny as hell. I used to love hearing those stories, and hopefully you'll enjoy them this morning. That being said, this is Bobo. Bass gear. Stop.